Sustainable teas, tea bag your plants. No chemicals or additives for quick growing plants.
Hi, this is Sustainable Teas with our instructional video, 3-part video on how to fill your sprayer, how to spray your compost tea, and how to clean up after you're finished. So the first part, we're going to show you how to take your freshly brewed tea from your bucket and put it into your sprayer, and what you can do with the leftover compost whenever you're finished brewing. So as in earlier videos, you can just real easily take your tea bag off and then just let the liquids drain slowly through. And again, the size of the holes in the mesh bag are small enough to keep the majority of the solids in the bag and not allow it to get into the tea. While you're doing this and while you're brewing, one thing you want to make sure of is to try to keep it out of direct sunlight. The sunlight will damage and kill the microorganisms growing in the tea. So once you've gotten all or most of the water out, what you can do is take the solids from the tea, which is good, still full of microbes, and put it around the roots of your plant, whatever, you know, if it's just one single plant or throughout the rest of your garden. We're just going to do this one plant for today. I'm just going to put it around there and set that off to the side for cleaning later. And then what you want to do is take your tea bucket, make sure there's nothing floating. And the one thing that might be good to do is maybe let it settle for a few minutes before you actually dump it in. And what you want to do is use basically just a regular garden sprayer. A concrete sprayer also works real well, but what you want to do is just make sure that you don't have any particles that get stuck. So it's real simple. Just take the sprayer and then the bucket and slowly dump your tea into your bucket. It's got a beautiful color, full of microorganisms that are just super good for your plants. Alright, and then you want to pump it up, making sure that you get enough pressure, but don't over pressurize it. Okay, that's probably good. And then when you're spraying, you want to make sure that you get the whole plant. You want to spray the tops of the leaves and get them good and soaked. You want to spray even down on the stalk, and take the time to go through. You can lift up the leaves or just come underneath and spray the leaves, but make sure you get the top side of the leaves and the bottom side. It's very important. And then if you're finished with spraying the plant itself, you could take the excess tea and dump it on the around the roots of the plant, or spread it through the garden. And when you're spraying, you also want to make sure, even though you're trying to hit all the leaves, top and bottom, you want to try to make sure to stay away from the flowers of the plant. So here we've got a jalapeno plant. You can't see many flowers here, but you'd want to stay away from the flowering parts of the plant because that could damage the flowers.